What is going on, everyone? Mr. Mom Collectibles back with another video. And today, of course, I gotta talk about these teases, or this first day, so to speak, of all these images and things that we've been seeing from Hot Toys. Just so much goodness. I know everything's been flooded all over the internet. Everyone's giving their 2 cents on this stuff, but I had to weigh in on this. I mean, I just woke up to a barrage once again of these things on display and all these awesome figures. Some things we've seen before, and some things, well, we're seeing for the first time, including all this Deadpool stuff, the exclusives there. So this stuff is just really great. All the alternate versions of Deadpool. This is a little bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen the movie yet. I mean, cat's out of the bag at this point with some of this content that's been circulating online already. So it's kind of hard to keep this under lock and key. But I have to talk about this right here. And I'm going to interject for a second with a video that I'm not one of those people like to do I told you so, but I feel like this clip particularly aged quite well.
Ryan, Mr. My Collectibles, what is your number one, my good sir?
So it is a Batman figure. So far, Batman. What has Hot Toys done so far? They've done the original 1966 Batman and Robin. They have done the 1989 Batman. They've done the 1992 Batman. They've given us Val Kilmer. They've given us Christian Bale. They've given us Robert Pattinson. Who's left to complete a live action Batman figure series?
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, but my number one would be the man missing out of the party, George Clooney. Batman. He is my number one.
No Val Kilmer?
I'm sorry. I look at it. I'm like, I would buy this day one in a heartbeat. And you know what it is?
Yes, I was made fun of over a year ago on Geeking Out a little bit, my boys over there, when we were doing a top 5 wish list for WB figures. And my number one pick was George Clooney. In fact, George Clooney. And here we have a prototype. Now, once again, I'm trying to contain my excitement, as should you, because at the end of the day, these are all prototypes. Nothing official has been announced, and until I have a PO secured, I got to take it with a little bit of grain of salt, because if you recall, similar event last year, we had a lot of stuff on display, and we're still waiting for some other stuff. Death Star Gunner, MODOK, other figures that we didn't get yet. So one thing you can think about is, of all this stuff here, you might only see a handful of pieces, but I don't want that to dampen your excitement. Be excited. That's what this is all about, being a collector. I'm pumped. And once again, there's something here, I think, for a little bit of, for everybody. We got 92 Batman Returns on that brand new rooftop. We have the George Clooney Batman and Robin. And then obviously for the Star Wars fans, one of the biggest announcements, announcements, I should say. I'm sorry. I'm even, I can't even think straight. I'm so excited. Was that Chewbacca from Empire Strikes Back with the C-3PO on the back, which looks stunning. And in the background there was the Jar Jar Binks before. And still we're jumping over to the 80s stuff, because this is the stuff that really got me, was the Terminator, Predator, just unbelievable. That is obviously the original DX that was on display for the Terminator. So we do hope that if that does see the light of day, that it is a little bit more updated with the sculpt and things. But as I said, these are just teases. These are prototypes. Does not mean these are actually coming out. So take that for what it is. But there is so much goodness here. This, honestly, if any of these pieces saw the light of day, even out of all this stuff, we saw 3 or 4. And I'm talking about the stuff that we haven't seen yet. The old stuff, it'd still be amazing. And then we have the stuff that we did see here. But, people have criticized the artisans, how they look on display before. But it's still a stunning piece with that magnetic base there. And so that's a piece that looks phenomenal anyway. And then here we have a better photo of the Joaquin Phoenix Joker single, and you can see how it looks side by side. Amazing, impressive display, to say the least. And then Hulkbuster 2.0 being whipped out there. Will that see the light of day for a PO? Let me know in the comments. Are you someone there that would be grabbing that one? If it's flying, I mean, this is something that I wanted it anyway. And I have to admit, I really was against this Darth Vader, but the photos are quite impressive. It's a very dynamically posed piece. That sculpt does look pretty impressive. I cannot deny. Kudos to Hot Toys for this one. These are so far the better pictures that we've seen. So I'm just grabbing through. And there is that Thor that has been teased by Hono for a while. and that In Disguise Joker that I believe is up for, some can pick it up now, and at the time of filming this video, it's going to be out for Sideshow to try to pre-order. And there's that Iron Spider, which I'm going to be trying to grab my hands on that one, either sculpted or rooted. Haven't decided yet, because I might use just the mask. And then here is that Wolverine that was also announced, the shirtless version, which I'm still perplexed about. Got to see the movie to see what this is all about. I'm not sold on that one yet. And then these are just some final photos, just kind of breaking down more landscape photos of the display. We just got all the favorites. Like I said, the takeaways for me personally, you already got to know. It's going to be that 92 Batman and that George Clooney Batman. It's got to be. I mean, I'm a fan of all this stuff, but I mean, those were pieces that I almost bought that 92 quite a few times past. And that George Clooney Batman, I think that's going to be a sleeper for people because it does complete all of the cinematic Batmans to date, if we do get that one. And I do believe with George Clooney's little cameo in The Flash, it gave him a little bit of a reprieve with the fans, where they kind of warmed up to him a little bit more. And it's one of those suits where, and I'm also thankful for that suit, that George Clooney suit is not the ice suit, because, oh my God, I would struggle to have to buy that one. But like I said, really great stuff here announced. I keep saying announced, teased, I should say. Nothing has been officially announced yet. Like I said, I apologize if my excitement is a little much. I might be stumbling over my words. I'm just very passionate about this stuff because a lot of this stuff is stuff that I've been wanting. 80s pop culture, a little bit of some older things mixed in with some new stuff. And like I said, there's a lot here for everyone to take in. I think there's something for everybody, including the Jar Jar Binks. Those who I've talked to today, everybody at least has got one or two pieces that they'd love to get from this. There's not one person that looked at all this and said, nope, nothing here. I'm passing on everything. I think everything just looks really great. Like I said, there's the George Clooney again with that Robin with the alternate different outfit from Batman Forever. So it is a different Robin. They look fantastic on those basic bases from Batman Forever. Nothing too special there. And then the Batman Returns with that new perched diorama, him standing up on the rooftop. It just looks stunning. And these pieces next to each other, I mean, that's just a trifecta right there that any Batman fan, I think, would absolutely love and appreciate 100%. And then the Chewbacca. I had some other thoughts about Chewie. Chewie looks fantastic. He is using one of those old diamond bases, so Hot Toys is kind of repurposing some old stuff. There he is with the blaster rifle. I'm hoping his bandolier is leather or some kind of pleather-like material that will hold up better, or nylon or something like that, not pleather, I should say. And if he doesn't come with the bow and arrow, I'm not upset about it because this is a very specific scene from Empire Strikes Back, and then there's that goofy-ass Jar Jar that you love to hate, but you can't deny Hot Toys hit it out of the park with this one in terms of the way that thing looks. And then there's a clone over there that I'm not familiar with. People have said the name to me before, but I can't stand clones, so unfortunately it doesn't really get the time of day from me. And there is that Terminator, older sculpt. It is not new, so I do hope to see if this one goes up for a PO that we do get a brand new updated head sculpt. There was rumors floating around of a battle damaged die-cast T800, so could this just be a placeholder for it? Never know. Let me know in the comments below. Absolutely. But as I said, just a lot of goodness. And then there's the Predator. Once again, I think the Predator here is from the first movie. And I do think there's some, I think it is either the original prototype or the original figure brought out as a placeholder, or there might be some changes to it. As I said, I've never owned a Predator figure before. It's one of those characters I wouldn't go backwards and get. I would only get it if it was up for PO. So hopefully that would be a nice one to add to my collection. That would be a first, representing the 80s nostalgia stuff, which I love to do all the time. And then, like I said, the artisan stuff. Looks great. People have commented once again on the hair, but nevertheless, you got to style it your own way. But great stuff here, guys. This stuff is awesome. But once again, it is all prototypes, at least for the stuff that we have not seen before. This artisan stuff, that's all coming out. But I'm talking about the Batmans, the Predators, the Terminators, the Hulkbuster 2.0. Those are still, they're not official yet. So, the hype train is going high. I'm hyped up right now. I know other content creators are hyped up. But at the end of the day, it's not until we put money down, then let's see what happens. Because like I said, they did this last year, and there's still pieces out there. I'm talking about you, Death Star Gunner Station. I want that piece. Hot Toys, as Batista would always say, give me what I want. Please, give me what I want. But drop a comment below. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Drop a like on the channel. Let me know what's exciting you right now. Let me know what's got you excited. And of all these pieces, What would you love to pre-order right now if Hot Toys gave you the choice? If they said pick one, pick two pieces, let me know in the comments what you want. For me, it's got to be, oh my God, it's got to be the Chewbacca, and it's got to be either the George Clooney or the Batman 92. It's hard to decide. Probably the George Clooney, because if I had to get the old Batman 92, I'd probably settle. But I'd probably have to go with George Clooney and Chewbacca as my two. Call me crazy. I am. But this is Mr. Mom Collectibles saying take care, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Acknowledge me.